Welcome to Workout with Wickham, your channel for at-home workouts and health and fitness success strategies. In this video, we're going to do some exercises and some stretches for lower back pain. You can do these all with me in a row, or you can just take one or two and do them whenever you get a chance, and it will help with your lower back. I'll also give you some tips and some do's and don'ts about healthy back care. Let's do this because we deserve it. Welcome. If you're new here, I'm Sandra. Very nice to meet you. This channel focuses on at-home workouts and the real deal, no BS talk on health and fitness. If that sounds good to you, subscribe, click that notification button. Okay, let's get on with our lower back focus today. I'm going to take it down to the ground. We're going to do some exercises and some stretches for the lower back. I'm going to get you on your hands and knees under the hips, wrists under the shoulders. I'm going to start with one of my favorites, cat and dog. So you're going to sink down between your shoulder blades and stick your tailbone up to the ceiling and then do the opposite. Tuck your tailbone, tuck your chin. Good, let's do that again. So you're not bending your elbows, you're sinking down between your shoulder blades. Awesome. And then tuck that under. Let's do that again, nice and smooth. Drop down and then push your lower back up to the ceiling. Tuck your tailbone. Don't worry about how much range of motion you're getting right now. It will improve the more you do this. Good. We are not going to be focusing just on the lower back. Because if you have lower back problems, it's not just about your lower back. Good. Awesome. So staying flat now, we're going to do the bird dog. This is a strengthening exercise for your back and your core. So we're going to reach out one leg and the opposite arm flat to the floor. And then release and switch. Good. So we're going to focus on not just stretching out your sore back, but focusing on strengthening your core, which could be part of the problem. I mean, there's so many reasons to have a sore lower back, right? Everything's connected. So if you have a problem in your hips, your hip flexors, your upper back, your shoulders, all of that can affect that lower back pain. Awesome. I'm going to take it and we'll just hold it a little bit longer on one side here. Good. Working on that. So ideally, your arm and your leg are parallel to the floor. I can't see myself, so you guys let me know. Good. Holding it here and breathing, and then switch sides. Good. Awesome. Keeping your gaze down to the floor so that we're not cranking our neck up and hurting our neck. All about protecting those joints, right? Good, awesome. And come down. I'm going to take it right down to the ground. So you're just laying right down. And we're going to do some Supermans. So same idea. We're doing opposite arm, opposite leg. You can rest your forehead down if you want. Or just, again, gaze down to the floor. And we're going to do opposite and lower. So again here, strengthening our back and our glutes to help support that lower back. Good. So lift and lower. Make sure you're still breathing. Awesome. Good. Okay, I'm going to try and remember to give you as many tips about being nice to your lower back and the rest of your body as I can. Good. Awesome. Okay, same thing on this side. We're going to hold it. Hold it up. Again, gazes down. The back of your neck is nice and long. And release. Switch sides and hold it. Okay, we are going to flip over, but what I'm going to do is take this time to show you an easy way, gentle way to get up from a position like this, or from on the ground. You're going to come here onto your side and then push yourself up. Okay, that puts less strain on the lower back. Now what I'd like you to do is lower yourself back down, and we're going to do some crunches. Not sit-ups. Okay, so here's another tip for you. If you're having lower back issues, you do not want to do full sit-ups. You know what? No one really wants to do full sit-ups. It's not really effective for your abdominal training, and it's not good for your lower back. So we're going to do some crunches to strengthen the abdominals. Hands behind the head. We're just going to lift and lower. We go up. I have a lot of stuff about ab training. I'll try not to spit too much information out at you, but relax your neck Elbows are back so you can't see them when you look straight up. Good. We're crunching our rib cage toward the pelvic bone. That's the job of the abdominals, is to bring those two bones closer together. So that's what we're doing here. Breathe out on the way up. We'll take a break. Good. And relaxing it down. So again, to support the lower back, we want to have a nice strong core and strong abdominal muscles. Good. Hands behind the head again. Let's do another set. So having stronger abs will definitely help your lower back. You'll take some of that pressure off your lower back to hold you up all day if your abs are strong. Good. A few more of these. And again, you can do any of these exercises anytime you get a chance. Same with the stretches. You don't have to do this full workout every time. Good. Relax it down. Let's do one more set of that just to really make it count. Okay. Here we go. Do it again. Go up. So again, relax your neck muscles. Again, it's all connected. Don't strain your neck as we do these. Elbows are back. Good. Breathing out. Okay, and relax it down. Now what we're going to do is focus on some pelvic tilts. These are not easy because it's not a very big movement, so it can be hard to kind of grasp. But all I want you to do is just tilt. So you're pushing your lower back down, lifting your tailbone off the ground. Okay, so just tilt. So you're really squeezing right here. Good. I would zoom in if I could, but here, you just lower it, really push your lower back into the ground, just like that cat and dog we were doing. So you're kind of tucking your tailbone. And again, strengthening here. Okay, awesome. We're going to take it to a modified bridge. So what I want you to do is have your hands, your elbows down, your hands open, like you're reading a giant book, okay? And you're going to push your elbows gently into the floor, feet flat on the floor, as you push your hips up to the ceiling. Does that make sense? Okay, so now once your hips are up, you're pushing your hips up, 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 and we're focusing on the glutes here. Again, strengthening the glutes to help the lower back. Push your elbows into the floor, and you'll be able to lift your hips higher. Good, and release that down slowly so it goes upper back, lower back, and then tailbone. I'm going to do that again. Giant book you're reading, push your hips up to the ceiling. Make sure you're breathing here. Keep your knees and your legs in line with your hips. So don't let your knees flop open like this. Again, we're strengthening all around to help with that lower back. Good, and release that down. I think we should do that one more time. Again, body awareness here, right? Push down with your elbows, push up. Get your hips up to the ceiling. Knees still in line with your hips. And still breathing, I hope. Good, I don't want to lose you. Okay, we're going to tilt that down again. So upper back first, lower, and then tailbone. Okay, we're going to take it to some stretches. I'm sure you have done these before. We're going to take one ankle, cross it over the other knee. Reach through, grab onto your leg. Okay, so a lot of lower back pain can come from tight hips, which, there's a whole history of tight hips too. You can hold your stress there. It can be just from athletics you used to do or you're doing now. It could just be from stair climbing, going up the stairs at work. Our poor bodies, right, could have used. Okay, so what I want you to think about here is having this knee away from your chest. So not like this. We want to try and get it here. If you'd like to add a little gentle push there, you can to help it. You should really be feeling this in this hip. Good, and we're going to switch sides. So ankle over the opposite knee. Reach through and pull it in. And again, trying to stretch out our hips to make us just a little more fluid and get rid of that back pain, right? So again, if you want to, you can add your elbow, pushing that knee out, or just a little hand there, getting that stretch in. Ooh, my hips are tight. Okay, so I'm gonna lower that down, and then get you to cross one leg right over. Take this one easy, and keep our arm out flat on the ground as we take this knee over to the opposite side. It goes super easy, okay, depending on what you're feeling. Good, try and keep your chest flat to the ceiling as you take the knee across. Awesome. Good, come on back to the center and we're gonna switch it up. Cross the legs right over. This arm comes out flat to try and remind you to keep your chest up to the ceiling as this knee gently falls over, and just go wherever you feel it. If that's where you wanna stop, stop right there. Okay, nice gentle twist here for the lower back. Keep breathing. The more you breathe and relax the muscles, the more you're gonna get out of it. And the more you be able to stretch. Good. Come on back to the center. We're just gonna hug one leg into the chest. If this is okay for you, you can straighten that leg out. But if not, keep it bent, okay? We're trying to be gentle on our lower back here. Good, I'm gonna get you to bring your nose up towards your knee. Oh, good, and release. Let's do that again. Big breath in, knee, nose to knee. Good, and relax. Switch sides. Same thing, hug that chest, hug that leg into your chest. I prefer that you grab onto your leg and not the back of your knee. Again, just to be gentle to your knee joints as well. If you want to straighten that leg out, you can, or keep it bent. Good, and we're gonna come up, nose to knee, and relax. Let's do that again with a nice big breath in. Good, and release, exhale. Awesome work. Okay, I'm gonna get you to roll over again. So we're gonna come over onto our stomachs and do a stretch for the lower back. If you're familiar with yoga, this is a kind of a modified cobra pose. Hands underneath, kind of like if you're gonna do a push-up. And that's what you're gonna push your chest up off the ground. Again, not looking up. If you're not used to doing yoga, you don't need to look up to the ceiling. Just look straight ahead. Keep the back of the neck long is even better. Good, and relax that down. We're gonna do that again. Be aware of your lower back. So if you're feeling it here, stay right there. If things start to tighten and you're like, whoa, that's enough, just stay here. Or you can take it up a little bit more. I'm feeling that in my abdominals too. So we're gonna do a nice stretch for the core. Good, I need you to come down. We are gonna come back onto our knees and do a child's pose. Again, another yoga pose, right? So you're gonna sit back and bring your hands back towards your toes and rest your forehead on the ground. This is a great stretch for that lower back. And just relax, as much as you can, relax your back. And just breathe, use the breath to relax your back. Good, that's a great one. Anytime you get a chance to just drop into child's pose and stretch it out, that's a great one. I'm gonna get you to come up, and we're gonna do a little bit for the hip flexors. So 1 foot forward, knee over the ankle. We're just gonna lean a little bit forward here. Our hip flexors are pretty small muscles, and they get overused so much. They're used for walking, climbing stairs, lifting your knee, lifting your leg. Everything that our legs do basically involves the hip flexors. And so when they get really tight, that can throw our pelvis out and really affect our lower back. Good, you can keep your hands here, whatever's comfortable. If you're used to yoga and you wanna go for it, you can always bring your hands up here as well. Good, breathing, pushing this part of your leg and your hip towards the ground. Good, switch sides. And we'll do that on the other side. Same setup, knee over ankle. Putting your hands wherever is comfortable, whatever helps you keep your balance as well. If you need something to hold on to, you can always go over to some furniture and use that for balance as well. Good, stretching out that front of the hip that gets so overworked. And then it pulls, right? So your hip flexors get tight and it pulls us forward. And that really affects our lower back. Our poor bodies, right? We have to treat them kindly. Good. Okay, I'm gonna get you to take a seat right on the ground. Again, nice gentle transition there. And I'm going to get you to have one leg out. I'm gonna do some hamstrings. because opposite to the hip flexors, the hamstrings can cause a lot of lower back pain too, and throwing out our pelvis if they're too tight. So we're gonna stretch the hamstring just a little bit. What I'd like you to do is turn your body towards your leg and then come down over top. And we're gonna put our hands down, again, to support the lower back. Any forward bending without support is really not good for your lower back. I know it feels good sometimes when you have a sore back to just fall forward and let it stretch out. It's actually hard on the muscles to do that. So if you're gonna do that kind of forward bending, support yourself on something. So like the table, like kind of lean over but hold the table. Good, we're gonna try one more here. I'm gonna get you to turn now so that you're sideways to your leg almost. And we're gonna go up and over, armpit to the ceiling. Ooh, you're gonna feel that all the way down your back. And hopefully your hamstring as well. And again, just take it where you feel it. You should not feel a lot of pain while you're stretching. And keep breathing. That breath is gonna help with the stretch. Good, and then we're gonna switch sides. So again, turning our body toward that leg so you're not kind of here. Right over top of the leg, bring the hands down to support and staying nice and tall. It's not your head that you're trying to get down to your knee. We're kind of pressing our abdominals towards the leg, if that made sense. Good. And of course, if you have lower back pain, I hope that you're going to see someone about it. Someone professional, right? See your doctor, see your physiotherapist, your chiropractor, massage therapist. All of that stuff can help. Good, awesome. Help your body, get your body aligned so that you don't have that lower back pain. Good, up and over. Oh, big stretch. So in this one, we're trying to keep our armpit and shoulder towards our ear. Did that make sense? Yeah. So we're not like this. We're open. Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna get you to come in the middle here. Legs bent. Hands underneath your legs. Deep breath up. Chest up nice and tall. And then exhale, round down. So you're supporting your upper body and letting that lower back stretch out. I don't know if you just heard it, but my stomach just growled. I'm gonna eat right after this. Good, big inhale up. I'm not sure if the microphone would catch that or not. And then exhale, roll it down. One more time, big breath up. Exhale, let it go. Good. I'm gonna get you to come to standing. So again, support your body weight as you're getting up. So when you're getting up, support that lower back and come on up. Okay, this is what I was talking about, the forward bend. So sometimes you get a sore back and you just kind of want to do this. Okay, that's not great for the lower back. Okay, if you want to do that, support your body weight on your legs or on a piece of furniture or something. Okay, we can do this right now actually. Okay, so standing here, feet comfortable distance apart, support your body weight on your legs, flat back, and then tuck your tailbone, tuck your chin. Oh, that feels good. So this is kind of like doing the cat and dog, but doing it standing. Good, again, flatten out. Big breath in, and then exhale, tuck it under. Good, again, flatten out. Exhale, tuck it under. Good, and then come on up to standing. I'm gonna make you do a couple more things for posture. I'm gonna get you to roll your shoulders forward. Really big range of motion, as much as you can. So you know that we all have forward head posture from typing and driving and basically everything that we do. And it gives us that forward hunched, which again is gonna affect the lower back. Roll your shoulders back. So this is gonna help with that. The more you can work on your posture, the better your lower back is gonna feel, right? Because you're gonna be more in alignment. If you think that your workstation might not be set up properly, I will link to a workstation checklist in the description below. So you can go through and see if your setup is actually hurting you more. Also, I have a desk break. I'll link to that. You guys can always do that too at your desk. Good. Take your arms out, parallel to the floor, thumbs forward. I'm gonna get you to squeeze your shoulder blades back as hard as you can. So you're not like this. Squeeze back, chest up, little circles forward. Good, awesome. we gotta really take the time, pay attention to our posture and to what our body is telling us, where we feel the pain, right? What we need to look after. Don't stop, keep going. You're gonna feel this in your shoulders and in the back of your neck. Good, I'm gonna get you to keep your arms up. Just turn your thumbs to the back now. Keep your shoulder blades squeezed together, so don't lose it. Squeeze it, squeeze, and then roll it back. So this one you're probably gonna feel in the back of your neck, because what's happening here is your body is trying to bring your neck back into alignment. And you know, it's all connected, like I keep saying. So this is gonna help your lower back as well. Okay, and you can release that, shake it out. Ooh, okay, give me a big breath up, just because we did do some work there. Big breath up. So remember, you can do any of those exercises or stretches anytime, or you can do the whole thing in a row. Exhale. Good. Thank you so much for joining me for this video, and I wish you lots of lower back health. And I'll see you in the next video.